Welcome, friend. Welcome to Morrowind. Welcome, friend. Welcome back to Morrowind. We're currently wearing a wig that I picked up in the vampire hideout, just because I wanted to see what it looked like. And quite spectacular is apparently the answer. It's worth 1,500 septims, so, you know, it ought to be spectacular, and it is, even if it gives me weird blue fake elf ears. Still, all good. The new year, I'm just standing around, don't worry about it. But the new year has turned, and what's this about? Things are hopefully settling back down into something resembling normality, at least for the moment. I'm carefully not looking too far into the future right for the now. So let's dive into the game. Thank you for asking. I would like to go to Balmora. Thank you. Quiet night, eh? Except for those pesky musk flies. Care to take a ride to more pleasant climes? What's your destination? Travel. Yes, Balmora. It helps if I click the right button, though. This is Vivek. I thought that might have happened. Very obliging. I was trying to click that one. Thank you.
We make a special trip just for you.
I mean, we'll be back to Vivek many times. Because you can't give me a lift down the steps. You have a gigantic bug. And you might be controlling it like some horrifying living puppet by literally tweaking corners of its brain, but that's not going to help. So, for the moment, here we are in Balmora. I don't think there's much left that we need to do in Seyda and the immediate regions for now, so Balmora will be our base for a while now. Excuse me. As I've said, to the point of driving you all insane, I'm sure, the first thing I want to do is get started with the Mages Guild, just because that's how I like to get started in Balmora. And our first job comes from the alchemist downstairs, which is why she wants the mushrooms. She's in that corner, isn't she? Yeah. Ajira.
What brings you to Ajira's shop? Do you want duties from Ajira? Do you want the local burrows, or help in a fight? Some Telvanni bug musk? Or a way to
well, I do want some duties, but a couple of extra levitation potions would be helpful if you have some. Poison, lightning, and magic, health. Walking, breathing, poison, benefit, loses. Action, ability, pause, 1, 9. Just make them myself anyway. I want some duties, please, Ajira. Yes, Ajira has duties for you. Before Ajira can be a journeyman in the Mages Guild, Ajira must study local mushrooms. Indeed you must. To finish Ajira's report, Ajira needs samples of Luminous Rusala, Violet Coprinus, Bungler's Bane, and Hypophasia. Ajira knows you can find all these on the Bitter Coast. The easiest way is to go south along the River Odai until you see a wooden bridge across the river. Get out of the river there and find a path west over the hills. Yes, I just came from the Bitter Coast. Bungler's Bane grows on trees and sometimes other things. It looks like the tree has brown shields. Ajira warns you not to eat Bungler's Bane. Maybe I click mushrooms then. Would you like some mushrooms? Do you have samples of all the mushrooms? Yes, here they are. Yes, these are all good samples. Now Ajira can write the report and be a journeyman of the Mages Guild. Ajira has made potions for you to take in return. Ajira is no great alchemist yet, but Ajira thinks you can use these. Restore health. Thank you. Do you have any other duties? Yes, Ajira has more duties for Sarah. Ajira made a bet with Galbedir. Tell me about your bet with Galbedir. Ajira made a bet with Galbedir that Ajira would be a journeyman before Galbedir. Now Ajira must study these mushrooms and write a report. Ajira wants you to give Galbedir a fake soul gem. Tell me about your fake soul gem. Ajira has made a fake soul gem. Take it and put it in Galbedir's desk upstairs. Galbedir should be coming downstairs to talk with Marian Dren. No one will see you do this thing. Okay. Simple enough. And hello, Galbedir. It's kind of traditional to swipe all of Galbedir's stuff while you're here. It's not really necessary. Then I don't need them at the moment, and I can always swipe them some other time if I really want them. Like, that's a decent-ish crater. That's a pretty good grand, actually. That'd be useful for enchanting something. But I don't want it on me right at the moment. So, you know, another time. And again, having said that, Twilight Soul. Worth yoinking. So now we head back to Ajira and drop dead.
So interesting.
Has Sarah put the fake soul gem in Galbedir's desk?
I should get my cousin
I have indeed.
for later.
You have put the gem in the desk as Ajira asked. Ajira thanks you. So how goes the bet with Galbedir? Now Ajira will win the bet with Galbedir. Will she? Tell me about your duties, Ajira. Now Ajira must study local flowers. Okay. Yes, Ajira must study flowers now. Ajira needs samples of gold cannet, stone flower petal, willow anther, and heather. These can all be found on the shores of Lake Amaya. They might also be found in my house. I'll go check. Tell me about Lake Amaya. To get to Lake Amaya, go southeast out of Balmora past Fort Moonmoth and follow the signs and take the road to Pelagiad. After you cross the Foyoda Mamea, go towards Suran at the next crossroads. All the flowers Ajira needs are near the path to Suran, which runs along the north shore of Lake Amaya. Okay, we'll see. See if I need to go there. Soon? Not yet. Look, Galbedir, thanks for the donation.
Have flowers for Ajira.
Yes, I know. I don't care. People are awfully trigger happy in Morrowind. Like, you just have to stand near them and they start dumping at you. It's a good job that reality doesn't work that way. Can you imagine? Like, you're just trying to walk somewhere to get your coffee and someone next to you suddenly turns to you and says, "I haven't been the same since that guar ate my shoes."
Where would you like to go?
Well, actually, that would be quite amusing, but, you know what I mean. Not really what you want. There's a neen, please. Yes, you did. Thank you very much. I wonder if we're going to get sent back to that basket of vampires at some point in the future as part of a quest. Like, there did seem to be some inter-vampire house intrigue going on. So, it could well be that we get shuffled off back there at some point. Which should be moderately interesting. For the moment, I just want to check the house for those flowers, and I'll also drop off that soul gem. My enchanting isn't at a useful enough point yet to try to do anything with it. And if I do get stopped by the police for something, I don't want to have them nick that off me. There. Now, ingredients. Heather was one of them. Looking, Grimlard, half loaf, heather. Gold cannet was another one. Sweepings, rara, egg, fat bread, gold sedge, Tamriel, brave dad. Second. Don't have golden cannet. There. Stone flower and willow anther. Flower. Snake. Tail. Red. Flower and a willow anther. Everything except gold cannet, huh? Not bad, but nearly don't buy no bread, as no one's actually said to me for about 30 years. Which is good. Frankly, because it's a silly expression when you get down to it. Because presumably, as long as you're not in some kind of weird situation where you're trying to buy the smallest possible quanta of bread, nearly would in fact buy most of the bread, rather than none. Quantum of bread. It's got to be a crumb, doesn't it? Maybe one of those little dried crumbs that, you buy in bags for use in cooking. Because if you powder it more than that, is it really bread at that point? I don't think it is. I think bread requires a bit more substance. Actually, from here, I'm probably better off walking.
Where would you like to go?
Back to Pelagiad and heading to Suran. That's probably quicker than buggering around through the Foyada. Or at least it's about the same thing. So yeah, I think a quantum of bread is one single breadcrumb. Probably a toasted, dry, small one. And I can't easily imagine having nearly enough money to buy one small toasted breadcrumb of bread. Like, I don't think coins come in small enough demarcations unless, obviously, something really horrendous has happened to the global economy and bread is suddenly, you know, on the level of gold in terms of being $1,000 an ounce or something, which would be horrendous. So I think I'm fairly safe in assuming that nearly can in fact buy some bread. And I'm sure you're all very relieved to hear that I've come to this conclusion, because maybe I'll stop talking about it now. Live in hope, my friends. Live in hope. This is obviously all the stuff that we were being... I saw some heather back there as well. This is all the stuff we were being told to look for. Which is why I'm just yoinking it, obviously. Nice little stroll through the countryside, despoiling the local foliage, leaving nothing much else for other people to enjoy. You know how it is. The adventurous lifestyle. I do have enough now to go back to a journey. I mean, obviously more than enough. All I needed was one stoneflower petal, one gold canet petal. But I guess it's good running practice. I think the lake is going to be up here, isn't it? No? Maybe that's just an egg mine up there then. I apologize if that pinging is audible. I'll try to remember to have a listen at I guess it'd be the 17-minute mark or something. Never quite certain because of the amount of time it takes to trim the beginnings off and stuff. Stuff gets lost. So sometimes things have to cut out. So it's difficult to remember exactly where to look for stuff. Yeah, you look questy. I'm not sure this is the road to the lake anyway. Don't really need to go to the lake just to have a look and say we did it. With that in mind, I'm just going to cut back towards the main road and keep bumbling my way back to Ajira, who will, I'm sure, be extremely grateful for her flowers. And given our intelligence, I'm not sure how much we'll be able to advance in the Mages Guild yet. We might not even be able to get to the next step up. Door? Door. Why is it a door? Numeron. Okay. Bikes. Well, I mean, to remember, I am actually trying not to be a Ritalin addled squirrel today, and at least pretend to have some kind of hook on what I'm supposed to be doing. Which may be ironic. Who actually knows where we are? Let's have a look. Guess we're more or less in the right direction. Yeah. You probably, or maybe noticed that dwarven tower poking over the horizon. That one. We will be heading there soon. That's when we go and start actually doing bits and pieces for Caius. I think what I'll do is tap through Ajira and maybe do some foundational quests for the thieves and the fighters as well. Just so that, you know, my face is being known around town and stuff. I like the way that you can see the countryside, the greenery giving way to this more decrepit, rocky sort of thing that Balmora is based in. We're a long way from being into the Ashlands, but even so, Morrowind really is much healthier looking at the coasts. I like Balmora. I like the architecture. I like the feel of the place. Can we advance yet? Can I advance yet? Ah, congratulations. I am now officially Sire the Apprentice. Study diligently and perform your duties. I will. Nothing else yet, though. Yeah. Oh, I do meet the requirements, eh? Miraculous. Wow. You don't want much intelligence in your mages, do you? Oh, Galbedir, you okay? Yes, you seem fine. I'm sure you'll work it out. Good luck. Does Sarah have flowers for Ajira? Sarah does. Do you have the flowers that Ajira wants? Yes, they are. Yes, these are the flowers that Ajira needs. Ajira has made more potions for you. Ajira hopes that you will use them well. The crystal magica isn't nothing, actually. Thank you. I appreciate it. Anything else I can do? Ajira is very sorry. Ajira has much work to do on these reports, so Ajira can win her bet with Galbedir. Maybe you could fetch a new ceramic bowl for Ajira. Sure, I can do that. I mean, I am a gopher-level person. Yes, take these 10 drakes and go find Ajira a ceramic bowl. Ajira thinks Revere the trader here in Balmora has some. Do you have any specifics about it? Just you need one. Okay.
Ajira must study these flowers. And
Ajira, study, mushroom, not eat. Study.
Why do you pester Ajira now?
You can take the cat out of elsewhere, but you can't take the elsewhere out of the cat. And again, the wood elf is just standing, rotating backwards and forwards and shuddering like some kind of weird ghost, so, you know. these would be journeymen of yours, Rannis. They need some help.
I don't have any duties for someone of your rank. Why don't you speak with Ajira downstairs? I believe she may have some small tasks for you.
No. No, I'm just going to stand here and stare at you awkwardly.
Come on then, say something or move on.
Pester, pester, pester. Pester, pester. Ooh, I'm annoying you. Ooh. Yeah, one of those days. I'm sane. I think he's back the other way, actually, isn't he? Isn't he this one or this one or something? Yeah, this one. Revere, old buddy. Then Lena, you can piss off, I'm busy.
Greetings.
Welcome again to my shop. Before we barter, Revere needs someone to deliver a message to Tsia. Revere will pay, of course. Okay, who is or where is Tsia? Revere wishes to deliver a letter and an amulet to Tsia. Revere would go, but there is tradition, and Revere fears the words would not come. Will you deliver the letter? If Revere is not mistaken, you will have to read it to Tsia. Sure, no problem. Then take this amulet, this letter. Tsia is here in Balmora, near the Siltstrider, just behind the council club. Alright, dude, no problem. I like the heterochromia. I remember noticing that before. It might be new. But it might not. I might just be, unobservant. This game is a different proposition with all the textures upscaled. Find the corner club. This is the corner club. You're a guard. You've been spending too much time with Ajira, haven't you?
Can you hear their voices on the wind? Hush now. Listen.
Hello,
I'm
Hull.
looking forward to a pleasant
You are not who I want.
around the clan hall.
Speak quickly.
Anyone up here? Basket of braids. Are you actually in the corner club? Is this round back of the
Fine
club?
Ancestors' Day to you.
Ancestor. Build. No, I'm the one that pestered you 10 minutes ago. You have mental problems, don't you?
Are you new here?
Well, thank you for that advice. I shall.
You
I shall show respect to the hearth spirits.
To the hearth spirits.
As a
on
matter of
this
fact, I more
day,
typically show respect to my hearth spirits on a Sunday, when I give them a little bit of my dinner, a little drop of wine, because, as previously discussed, I'm sane. And anyway, you can't go wrong with a little bit of ad.
I have no time for you, Red God.
Yes, you're all very nasty.
That big mouth Varro over at Moon Moth Legion Fort says he's going to stop corruption. He doesn't know what he's talking about. What he calls corruption is just the root. I have no time for you, Red God.
So, something in the journal, maybe. Here in Balmora, gave me a Durval amulet along with a letter to deliver to Tsia, who is also in Balmora. I am not seeing Pizza. Acrobatics finally. Interesting.
Today is a day to be respectful
I
of the
don't know what day it is, of course.
Even outlanders
Doing a
like you
save.
should take note.
Sparrow 19A. Third of Hearthfire. Oh, interesting. It's some sort of weekly thing, or maybe it's an annual thing. Maybe it's a Balmora specific holiday. Maybe they're just going to be saying that to me all the time now. But I think that's unlikely. There we go. Run.
Happy ancestors.
Well, see, my ancestors,
Do your
particularly my immediate ancestors, were a fairly drunken bunch, to be honest. And their wisdom tended to extend to things like the proportion of tonic to add to your gin in order to achieve a significantly decent gin and tonic, or how to mix port and brandy together to get a good drink that tasted innocent but would actually kick your head in. They didn't have a huge amount of other wisdom to impart to me over the course of my life. My mother did once manage, if you can't control it, strap it to your leg, but does that count as wisdom? I don't know. She declared this drunkenly, of course, while I was in the middle of a D&D game with a bunch of friends, and we were all about 15. So that was deeply, deeply traumatic, and probably goes a long way to explaining who I am today. But in terms of ancestral wisdom, you know,
This town is bad.
I may give them a morsel of food and a splash of wine from time to time, but really that's mainly so I have an excuse to look at some photos and don't forget faces more than anything else. I'm not sure I'm turning to them for practical advice. Oh, you just spawned out. That's exciting. I'm not seeing this person.
So, where are you from?
He did definitely say by the Siltstrider. I have definitely been by the Siltstrider. I mean, I guess changing cell for a moment, like when that guard spawned out, might reset things if that's necessary. But lucky lockup. Adrian, Tyrannus. Yes, I know, you're a very powerful gangster. Mungle. Most impressive. Oh, here's house. Balugard.
I think those shoes were last in fashion when my grandmother was young.
Suppose I'm supposed to break in.
Voices on the wind. Hush now.
That'll be easier if that person goes away. Come along, friend. You can sod off.
God's guard duties
Okay. Do I have a lock splitter scroll? Is that illegal? Probably. But let's try it. Pay the gold. Don't think I had anything else stolen on. But he also stopped me from doing it. So, is there a door to this house? Oh. Single story house. Going to the sewers yet. I do want to explore the sewers. There's supposed to be quite a lot of stuff down there.
Oh, come on, man. Say something or move on.
I should, but mainly I just want you to sod off, but you're not going to, are you?
To the hearth spirits.
I don't think invisibility will persist. Might. Do I even have an invisibility? Not like it. One. You can have your gold again. Now I can just go in. How do you have an upstairs? You don't have an upstairs. Tia, I have a message for you. You're not going to like it. Revere has a message for me? Oh, no. Tia knows what this is, what Tia hopes and fears what it is. Tia cannot read, so tell Revere that Tia must decline. Now I have to read the letter to you. Oh, this makes Tia fur stands up. Revere knows Tia too well, but Revere is all ears. Tia accepts the amulet. Go and tell Revere. Tell Revere nothing. Now Tia must think of things that are hard enough to prove Revere's intent, but not so hard Revere may fail. I mean, I might tell him that. Just warning you now. Why are you wearing a wig? Because you look perfectly fine without wigs. I mean, whatever. I'm not going to kink shame. Suppose it makes sense that cat girls might want to pretend to be anime humans. Sure, let's roll with that. Happy ancestors, dear Revere. Your intended didn't sound too unhappy. Revere does have some excellent weapons. True. And did you deliver the message to Tia? Did she give any message in response? She kept the amulet. Oh, this is wonderful news. Please take this payment. and Revere is in such an uptail mood, please take this extra payment. That's actually pretty good. I don't use either, but thank you. Appreciate it. Do you have a ceramic bowl? Yes, Revere has a ceramic bowl, but will you barter for it? Want? Misc. Redware bowl, decorative bowl, ceramic bowl. Just the one, thank you. 2. Okay, fair enough. Roll mind feeder, roll lesser domination, roll lost souls, visibility, command, silence. Actually kind of hilarious. Skeleton. Dominate. There you go. You're welcome, Revere. Good luck with your quests for Tsia. Sneaking suspicion you might have to come back for that. She's still balked. I guess that the ringing bells are part of the Ancestors' Day thing. Hello, Ajira. Ajira must find her stolen reports. Oh no, I am shocked. Ajira needs your help very badly. Galbedir stole Ajira's reports on the properties of local mushrooms and flowers. Ajira knows Galbedir did not leave the Mages Guild, so the reports must be nearby. Okay, let me take a guess. They're in her desk, and she's broken. So she's just standing here. To make this a bit easier, if they are in the desk. It might be the desk, they might be in a dustbin somewhere. Can't open that lock. That guar milk. Not red, so it's not stealing. Obviously free supplies for snackish members. You laugh? Or... You have the stolen reports? Of course not. Are you suggesting I would steal something from a fellow guild member? Yes. Yes, I am. Did she put them in a basket next to Ajira's desk or something foolish? I remember they hadn't gone very far. My memory is a shaky thing now. There's Mordred Pestle. You can only guide to certain places, that's why.
Why walk when I can guide?
Glad for you. I hope it's everything you're hoping for.
I'm looking forward to
I want to find the reports.
around the clan hearth.
Exactly remember where they are.
Yes,
I know
Red
they're around
Guard.
here somewhere.
What do you want?
So don't mind me, I'm just scanning the place. Seeing what I can turn. I can read these books without stealing them. I'm sure some of them are going to be things with some skill to them. But there's no real hurry on skill because, as previously mentioned a long time ago, they're actually more useful when your skill levels are higher, because you need experience. It could be that. Pretty weak lot.
You have my attention.
Okay. We calling me a tourist. That strongly suggests that I don't need to.
You have my attention.
Yeah. I know the feeling. But I don't need to open any. I don't want that.
Are you deaf?
Open any
No
locks
interruptions, I can't think.
to find the other report. Poke around a bit. Youthful hijinks. High elves.
I suppose I could spare.
Always
a
insane.
moment or two.
I don't have any
Yes,
duties for
thank
someone
you.
of your rank. Why don't you speak with Ajira downstairs?
Appreciate the thought.
I believe she may have some small tasks for you.
There. Too busy looking in the baskets and not busy next to the baskets. So, fine. Ajira, good news. I have your nonsense. Has Sarah found Ajira's stolen reports? I mean, you could have looked around.
Ajira.
Have you found Ajira's reports?
Find her
Yes,
stolen
here they are.
reports.
Yes, these are the reports Ajira needs. Ajira thanks you, Sarah. Ajira is your friend always. Ajira worked very hard on these potions for you. Exclusive fire shield, exclusive frost shield, exclusive lightning shield, and 2 exclusive magic shields. Very nice. Do you have anything else? Ajira knows many secrets, but they are not yet for friend Sarah. Speak with Ajira again when you are a warlock. Ranis Athris here may have duties for you, but Ajira does not like Ranis much. Maybe you should speak with Ajira's good friend Edwina Elbert of the Guild of Mages in Aldrun. Or perhaps you would like to deliver a letter to Briban Erien in Old Ebonheart for Ajira. I'm not heading over to Old Ebonheart just yet, but that's another breadcrumb to poke you over towards Tamriel Rebuilt. Or Reborn, whichever it is. Rebuilt, I think. Yes, I don't like Renaissance very much either, but
Yes, Redguard. What do you want?
Galbedir is still broken.
He was wrong. Yet I do think he was.
Good luck, Galbedir.
I can't think.
Clear out the rest of the stuff. Congratulations. You are now officially Sire the Journeyman. Study diligently and perform your duties.
I believe she may have some small tasks for you.
You meet our requirements? Really? Wow. I need someone to convince an ex-Telvanni to join us. While you're there, you can collect Manway's guild dues. Okay, I'll get that in the ledger. Tell me about it. The Telvanni's name is Larar Bereloth. He's in Sulipund. If you can't convince him to join, kill him. While you're there, collect the guild jewels from Manwe. She's in Punabi, nearby. Doesn't seem like a very morally tractable option. Sulapund is further on the trail from Punabi. Sulapund is just before the fork in the path. For Punabi, leave Balmora going toward Fort Moonmoth to the east. Cross the old Dwemer Bridge just north of the fold that leads into Molag Amur. Go past the Dwemer ruin and follow the winding trail east until you reach a lake. You will see Mirandas to your south. I will mark this stronghold on your map. Head north from Mirandas on the path between the hills. Punabi will be on your right, and Sulapund is further up the path on the left. Just follow the signs to Molag Ma. And tell me about these guild dues. Manwe has failed to pay her dues for several years, and she now owes us over 2,000 septims. Allegedly, she is researching something in Punabi, near Lara Belleroth in Sulapund. If you can convince her to pay the dues, I will split them with you. Otherwise, kill her. Ranis, are you sure you should be in charge of a guild? You seem a little stabby. Just saying. I think the best thing to do is to get out of this door. We'll do this stuff, but we won't do it immediately. Oh, clouds. Pretty. Mildly foggy too. I like it. This seems like a good place to leave things. I think next episode I'll either do Happy Ancestors Day, friend.
Happy Ancestors Day. Or Tales and Tallows, as you Outlanders call it.
Yeah, I'll either go and do some stuff for Caius, or do the Foundation quests for the fighters, or the thieves, or both, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I know, I'm in the middle of a highway where everyone's just going to keep pestering me, aren't I? Let's go over here and stand by this somewhat decrepit-looking tree. That'll probably confuse me next time. There. I'm sure someone will find a way to come and chat to me while I'm trying to just wind down or up or whatever it is that I'm supposed to be doing. Anyway, that went reasonably successfully. I'm a little disappointed in myself that I'd forgotten where Galbedir's reports were, and I'm hopeful that the next time we open the game, Galbedir will be back in her proper spot and not just stuck in a hallway turning left and right. Reminds me of Liza Minnelli's song from ages ago. Who knows? And I'm still wearing that ridiculous headpiece. I should probably put my really ugly miner's helmet back on, shouldn't I? Still, I hope you enjoyed the episode and that the year is being kind to you so far and continues to be as kind to you as it possibly can. And you like the episode, please drop a thumbs up or a comment or whatever, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.